Chad Powers. It's a show that is on Hulu. It is only, 6 episodes? No, 7.
No, 6 episodes.
6 episodes. And Dennis, what is Chad Powers about?
Well, Andy, a disgraced college quarterback named Russ Holiday decides to disguise himself as a new character that he invents called Chad Powers as he walks onto a struggling Southern football team to revive his disgraced and now ended college football career.
So we're not going to do spoilers, as far as I know.
Nah.
Yeah, because it just wrapped up a week and a half ago, so no spoilers.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
This is a show that everyone's like, "Oh yeah, have you seen it?" And I know Andy was trying to get me to watch
for
it
weeks,
for since literally it came out.
That's week 1.
And then when I heard from a number of reliable people it was really good, I decided to give it a watch.
It stars Glenn Powell as the disgraced quarterback. I believe in the trailer they show what happens. If it's in a trailer, it's not a spoiler. He's, of course, in the big college championship game. He's the quarterback, star quarterback. He's going to the NFL, Heisman, all this crap. It's the last play of the game. They've got to score to win. Nobody's open. Glenn Powell as Russ Holiday runs for the end zone, and we're talking more than half field. He's running. He's right there. He is like,
he hurdles over somebody.
Yeah.
He spins. He jukes.
Everything. Right before he gets into the end zone, Mr. Cocky, his arms are back, and he drops the football, and it drops before he crosses the goal line.
Leon lets it.
He did.
Football fans would understand that reference.
That was in a snowy game. And then the opponent picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown, and they lost the championship game. His NFL career was ruined. And then it flash forwards 8 years later. And if you're wondering where does he get all the prosthetic stuff, they established, because he lives in LA, his dad is a famous makeup artist for the movies. And he steals some of his dad's stuff and goes to try out for a small college in Georgia.
His dad is played by Toby Huss, who we just saw as the chief of police and weapons. Recognized him right away. He was great. They lost their mom, and so there's some estrangement because Russ Holiday is a cocky, I'm full of myself, kind of not a nice guy.
No.
And this is, we will say that this is like his redemption story and doing it. But this is based off of something that Eli Manning had done, and he winds up making a guest appearance as an opposing coach in one of the
episodes. Was that Eli or Peyton?
That was Eli.
It was Peyton.
Nope.
It was Eli.
And it was only in the one episode.
It was great.
Yes.
And he dropped an F-bomb.
Yeah, he did. It was great.
This show is funny. It has heart, which I wasn't really expecting, but it does. It has heart to it as well. I thought Glenn Powell did a great job. There's character growth in it. Obviously, it's kind of standard. If the guy starts off as a douchebag, he's going to have some character growth if it's done right.
At least you hope so.
You hope so. I've known Dennis for years now. I'm still waiting for that character growth from douchebag to, it's not happening yet. I don't know. Man, one day.
I think it's going to get worse the more we hang out. Yeah.
God. So yeah, it has heart. Who else is in this?
I was going to say Steve Zahn, who I love, plays the coach, and Coach Hudson, and he is phenomenal. He is the coach that you want to love and kind of want to love to hate at the same time. As the story progresses, you find out more. He's got a really awesome, very tall daughter named Ricky, who, let's just say things happen to her and she winds up coaching for him. But he doesn't treat her like a daughter. He treats her more like a daughter instead of a coach. So there's some friction that goes on there in the football team. There's not a lot of respect from the football team to her, but she's very smart about the game. She's a great character and winds up kind of becoming an interest with Russ Holiday. It's a great dynamic between Coach Hudson and the daughter, Coach Hudson, and Chad Powers. It's a great dynamic between it.
The other football players on the team. There's the backup quarterback. He's great. No spoilers with him, but he is fantastic.
Kind of like Rudy. So this show is kind of like if you take a little bit of Rudy with a little bit of Waterboy and some of the replacements and put them together, as the coach would say from Replacements, got to have heart. And this show does have heart all the way through. It's fun. It was so good. I heard about everybody binging it. So my wife and I started watching it, and we were like, well, let's just see how it goes. Yeah, we binge watched the entire thing.
Yeah, they're only 35, 40 minutes. So if you've got a Saturday or Sunday and you just want to lounge around, turn it on from episode 1, you can clear through all 6 episodes. As far as I know, there's no season 2. And season 1 ends on kind of a surprise.
Yeah, let's just say that. And he winds up getting Danny. We got to talk about Danny because he puts on all these prosthetics in order to become somebody else. Well, there's an issue because, if you get hit wrong or things happen, the prosthetics start coming off. It's just Hollywood stuff. So he winds up getting introduced to this character, Danny, who's the mascot of the team.
Yeah.
And they wind up forming this really weird bond of love-hate. And are they using each other? What happens? And he winds up being a really great character, and that the two play off. The casting is great in this. I mean, you really like all the characters, the other coaches that are in it. Trisha Yeager, played by Wynn Everett, she is like the booster, the mom who's in charge of everything. She's got her fingers into everything, manipulating it. She's absolutely fantastic. You loved her. There's just so much that goes on. And like I said, as soon as the episode ends, you're kind of like, I need to know what happens. And so you just sit down and watch the next one. I'm glad they're all out because I couldn't have waited with this show from week to week.
And that's exactly what I did. So I think, are we ready to rate it?
I think so.
Okay, we are going to rate it. I believe it is my turn from last week at the movies. In fact, I know it is because you did. In fact, my memory sucks. He went first. It was Bugonia. He gave it an 8.5. I gave it an 8.
That's right. You remember that. Or you went back and watched it right before we started.
I would never rewatch one of our episodes. That's like listening to the radio shows I did. So yeah, I'm going to give it I'm actually giving it an 8.5. I thought it was fantastic. I really hope that they do another season. I don't know. I know we talked about it. Was it set? I don't think it's set in stone. It's just not announced. Right?
Nothing's been announced one way or another.
So yeah, nothing's been announced. So I'm really hoping they do a second season of Chad Powers. Let me grab this real quick. $10. Happy birthday, Andy. Grab a tasty drink with this. I will, because we're going out to dinner after this. Thank you very much, Grim Jim 666. Thank you. Oh, I'm dumb for the rest of the show because my brains are in my hand right now.
Yep, and we saw it fly out. It was about that big. So you guys, now you know what that was. So you could go back, hit pause, zoom in on it, and then the little thing you saw, that was Andy.
It's like looking for a contact lens.
That's right. Not going to find it.
Nope.
I also enjoyed it. My wife loved it. We both can't wait. We hope there's a season 2 with it. I am giving it an 8.0, and I really enjoyed it. There was one aspect that I wasn't very fond of, but I'm not going to talk about it because it would be a huge spoiler.
And I know what it is, and I agree with them. But I'm still giving it 8.5.
And with that being said, I really liked almost every aspect of it. There's a lot of football references. There's stuff, The Blind Side and stuff in there. So if you're a fan of football, you are absolutely going to love it and stuff like that. So 8.0. So you guys know where we stand. IMDb is giving it a 7.6. That is pretty high for IMDb.
Yes, it is.
On Rotten Tomatoes, the critics, 58%.
Boo.
Boo. Critics,
Boo.
you suck.
Snap
You
it up,
suck.
critics. That's
yeah,
boo.
that's uncool.
Critics don't know how to have fun because listen to the audience.
That's right. The audience, 82%. Holy crap. That is a big difference between the critics and the audience. If you average Andy's 8.5 and my 8.0, that is an 8.25 right there. We are once again in the audience. So guys, go watch this. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Now, if you absolutely hate football, you're probably not going to watch this. But
you don't have to like football, though.
You don't, but some people might get turned off from that just because it's football. But with that being said, it's a great story with heart, great acting, fun all the way around. I highly recommend it.
Put it this way. Dennis and his wife hate soccer. They hate it. When I told him to watch Ted Lasso, he's like, what's it about? As soon as I said soccer, he was like, oh.
Yeah.
Now they love Ted Lasso.
Did love Ted Lasso.
So there you go.
So anything can happen. All I'm saying is it's great. Give it a shot. We highly recommend it.
That's right. Let me get to a couple comments here that I wanted to read. Grim